Okay, the screen is visible, right?
Yes.
Okay. So just see. It won't take you long to understand. Okay. First of all, tell me, have you there was one file named requirements.txt. Have you put that in your the folder, the project folder?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. I did tell you in the first session now that include the .env file and dot requirements that requirements.txt file in your folder. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Huh. So after I just explain this all, just go to the sessions. In all the sessions, you'll see the structure and everything. It is very much there. Okay. Just include the .env file and requirements file in your folder and start with your backend and all will be in the app.py file. Okay. And for the database, you'll have to make one file, new file that is models.py. Okay.
So how are we gonna add that secret key?
Secret key, it's there in .env already. I've already written everything. You don't have to do anything. Just include your .env file. Okay? All the things are written here already in .env. Then you will just go in your app.py and I've just like defined them all here. Okay? And then you'll be good to go. You just have to write this code. Okay? That secret key and everything is already there in .env. Okay?
How to get that .env? Like, do we need to prompt something in PowerShell?
No, 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 no. You already have .env on the website.
Which website?
You, the Let's Learn website. You already have these files in the resources.
Yeah, requirements.txt was there.
.env was also there. Was it not there?
Mm.
Just check once. If it's not there, I'll ask them to add it. Though I've given everything to them, they should add it in the resources. Just check it.
Hmm. So, ma'am, I'll just ask you the basic question, like for
Hmm.
my understanding.
Hmm.
First we'll create an folder, and inside
Yes.
folder we'll have two subfolders. One is templates and static.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
In templates, we are gonna add those again three templates, which like admin,
Yes. All
customer.
the HTML files are
Okay.
gonna be in the templates.
Okay. So in
Okay.
static we will have CSS, right?
Yes, static you'll have CSS.
Okay. Like how exactly, ma'am? Like I've tried with different methods. I've used like u.com, ChatGPT. I'm not getting the exact output. Like
Now, like what output are you not getting? I don't get it.
like to show that app, right? We need to after executing the code, we just have a server link, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So that
Yeah,
I'm not
so
achievable.
like nahi, wait. Like when you've seen the session, I guess you've seen the initiation of the VNV environment, the
Hmm.
VNV, right? So first you will have to initiate that VNV, make that VNV file, then activate it, download all the requirements, and then you just have to run. You just have to like enter Flask run, and the file will you'll get the server link.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it Flask app dot run something like that?
No, no, you can just write Flask run. It
Okay.
works. Yeah. Just inside, do it inside VNV. Okay. Make the VNV file, activate it. I hope you know the command. I've explained it in the sessions. You got all the subtitles and all for other sessions?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. So in that I have done it several times. You'll just see that here you have to write Python M VNV. Okay.
Okay.
After you've written this, I'll not click OK because I already have the VNV here. So first you'll have to write this. This will make your VNV. Okay. Next, next you're gonna write VNV scripts activate. Okay, wait. Okay. VNV scripts activate. As soon as you'll click enter, you'll get VNV here. Okay.
Okay.
Then you'll download all the requirements from requirements.txt. Pip install -r requirements.txt. You'll hit enter. Here it shows requirement already satisfied, but it'll download everything for you. Okay. Then
Okay.
then you'll just do flask run
Yeah.
and you have the link. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. And once you're done, just click Control C and write deactivate, and you'll be out of VNV. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get to the models. So, first of all, at the top, I don't think I have to explain a lot of this. Just import all those things in the file. Okay.
Yes.
The Flask, SQL Alchemy, user mixing, datetime, enum, foreign key, and enum. I'll just explain what all is there. I hope, see, in foundation, you have like studied Python, right?
Yes.
So you know class and object.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
You do, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, first line, what we are doing, we are just, this is DB is equal to SQL Alchemy with the brackets, and this is a class. This is a class. Okay. Now, if I'm doing this, I hope you understand that this makes DB an object,
Yes.
right? It is like we are making an instance of a class, right? So DB is an
Yes.
object,
Mm.
correct?
Yes.
So first of all, these many things you have to do. The basic, like the basic things. Okay.
Okay.
Now next we have enums. Now understand what are enums. There are some things in your project which are going to remain constant throughout the project, right? For example, you're gonna the users that you have, those are going to be like only of three kinds: admin, service professional, and customer. Correct?
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
what does an enum do? Enum just saves all the constants. You see this constant admin.
Okay.
When I'm clicking on this, you can see constant, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
in enums, you just store all the things that you need, which are going to be constant throughout the project. For example, this one is a user role enum. And what does it consist? Admin, service professional, and customer. Why is
Yeah.
that? Because the users are going to be only of these three kinds. No, nothing new is going to be added.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So these are enums. You can make these for like the last time I had some attributes like visibility. So like visibility, I had only two kinds, public and private, right? So I made enum for that. Whatever things you like, all the attributes in which you're gonna have some constant values, you can make enum for that. I hope that's clear.
No, ma'am. Not clear. Not clear.
Okay, what's the doubt?
No. Like this enum. and all we are gonna do for like the three parameters given in project, right?
Yes. If you have, like, I hope you have read the project statement by now.
Yes,
So, in that, some things you know that are gonna be constant, right?
yes,
The example I gave you was of user. So, like, user roles are gonna be only of three kinds: admin,
correct.
service professional, and customer.
Yes,
Correct? So, that's why I
yes,
made an enum for this. Now, is it clear?
yeah, ma'am, yeah,
Okay. So, I've written here this enum ensures that only these specific roles can be assigned to users. Okay?
okay,
Now, next, I had made one enum for service status. One was requested, one was assigned, and one was closed. You can add more if you want because there are going to be like some constant values that you can add to service status. Do you understand service status that I'm talking about?
yeah, ma'am. Like whether it's
The service is closed, or is
yeah,
it
yeah,
open, or is it assigned, or is it rejected or closed? Okay?
yes, yes,
Okay. So these are all about enums. I hope this much is clear.
yes,
Okay. Now I'm gonna give you an idea about how you're gonna make the tables. Okay. Now the first, you have two options. Okay. I have made a user table. Okay. And that's why I needed the user role enum. Now, if you make three different tables for the users, like one for customer, one for service professional, and one for admin, then you're not going to need the enum. Is that okay?
okay,
This enum I declared because I'm making a user table. So to differentiate different users, I need a user role, right?
yes,
Because in the user table, I've saved my admin, I've saved my customer, I've saved my service professional. If all the three are in these is in this single table, then I need something to differentiate, right?
yes,
And that something would be user role attribute. Clear?
yes,
Okay. Now, whichever table you write, you have to write db.model in this. Acha also. Remember, this db is small and models m is capital because I have seen all my students do this silly mistake and then they just like send me to debug everything and like they have done most of the things, these small petty mistakes, and I don't expect any of you guys to do such petty mistakes because like you're a college student. If I'm teaching something, you should remember these are very small things. If you see, okay, that this should be capital or this should be small and all those things, right? We all are college students. We do we should do better, right? So whenever
yes,
there is an error, you see an error, first read the error, first try to understand if you are able to understand the error or not, and if not, then you reach out to me. But if like you just like come up with an error and you are like just send it to her, that's not right. Okay, because I have like corrected this thing in many projects now. Okay, so just remember this, and if you are not able to remember, maybe see the session once again. Okay.
yeah, okay,
Okay. So now db.model user mixing, we add in this. This is for the Flask login that we set up. Acha, the Flask login setup is given in the last session. Okay. If you want, you can like watch it from there, the last session first, and then start from the second session because you can set up the login then and then the DB. That's your choice. Okay.
yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, this is the user class. I have added db.model. I have added user mixer. Now all these things that is given are attributes. What are attributes? You have, I guess, studied DBMS as well, right?
Not yet. still in
You've not
progress.
studied DBM. Oh, you've taken
I'm doing
DBM.
parallelly.
Yeah, that's why that's the problem. Because okay, no problem. You just I'll send you a playlist. I guess I've sent a playlist on the group. Just see that you'll understand. Okay. In tables, I guess up till now you know this that you have tables, and in tables you have attributes in
Yeah,
database,
ma'am. Yeah,
right?
right.
So this user table has these attributes. I hope that's clear.
Yeah,
I hope you know what is primary key.
yeah, yeah. Primary key,
Okay.
foreign key. Yeah,
Right, right, right. So now the first thing that I've written as an attribute is the ID. Now ID is gonna be the primary key. I hope that is obvious
yeah.
because that is the only thing that can like differentiate different users. The
Yes,
only thing that is unique,
yes,
right? No two people can have the ID one or two,
yes, yes,
correct?
yes,
So this is just the like the syntax. You have to write it this way. So for ID, I've written db dot column. Then ID is going to be an integer, right?
yes.
So db dot integer, and then primary key is equal to true. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Next, I've written username. Again db dot column. Now username is going to be a string, right?
Yes.
It's going to be a string. So db dot string, and what is this 100? This is the length.
Length of a string. Yeah,
Huh. I We all know that even 100 is a lot for just a username.
yeah. 20
Yeah.
or yeah, 20.
Yeah, 20 or 50 works, but your choice. Okay.
Yeah,
Unique. Why unique? If you've seen like whenever you sign up or something,
yeah.
even
Username will be always unique.
you will be unique, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. It can't be nullable.
Yeah, it can't be empty.
It can't
Empty.
be, right? So nullable is equal to false.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, ma'am.
Again,
Understood.
with, yeah. I hope you are understanding what I'm doing here. So for
Yeah,
with the password, I've done the same thing. Then name, string, date created. For date created, you have date time. Now, what does this mean? Default date time dot utc now. Now, you can't manually enter the dates when someone logins or when someone sign ups, right?
yes.
Right.
It should
So
be automatically.
automatically given. So for that, we have given default date time UTC now. So as soon as a person logins or signs up, the date will be stored. Date time will be stored.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Okay. Now this role attribute, I have already defined an enum, right? So db dot column enum user role. I have written here now user role.
yeah,
Yeah. So enum user role, and of course this also can't be nullable, so false.
yeah.
Clear?
So enum will generate for all three, right? This rule
Yes.
category.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. Enum will generate, but it will be easier for you to check. Wait, I'll just show you one thing. If I have written that, yeah, for example, you'll watch the session, you'll understand what is happening. But here I'm just querying from the database. Okay, user.query. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm filtering by the role, that is user role dot admin.
Yes.
Okay. That means I'm calling just the users whose user role is given as admin.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Understood.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Hmm.
So you understand what I'm trying to do here. You will give user always a drop down in case of role, so that if the user selects customer, then he can go to the customers page. If he selects service professional, he can go to the service professionals page, and accordingly. Okay.
Okay.
This is clear now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this the same way. Now what? In the user table, because I have all the attributes, right? I have like all the three users are going to be saved in this specific table, right?
Yes.
So for that, I've taken a union. ठीक है. I've taken a union of all the attributes that are like needed by
To
all.
combine all three.
Ha, and I've just added those. Is that okay?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Now understand one thing. For example, here in description, I've written db dot column and db dot text. Why text? Because description is gonna need a lot of text, right? It can't
Yes.
really be covered in string. So we have written
Yes.
db dot text. Okay. Now, now you see one thing. I have not written nullable is equal to false here, right?
Yes.
So this means these attributes can be false.
Yes.
I
This
hope you
can be.
understand. Huh.
Yeah. 20 also. Yeah.
I hope you understand that if an admin or a customer is being saved, we don't need these attributes.
Yes.
So hence we have given these as false,
Right.
right? We have not given here that nullable should be false or something, right?
Yes.
Now what? For these, what we do in the front end, okay? In the front end, when you are like forming or drafting a form, okay? This is a form. You add one attribute required, okay?
Okay.
What does this required do? Even though in the database it is there that the attribute can be null, right? But in the front end, you are making sure what for that specific user that these informations are very much required and you can't sign up or you can't submit until you enter all the information. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So this ensures that whenever a service professional is being entered, this is mandatory for them to store, to enter. Okay,
Yes. Yeah.
clear?
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay.
Clear.
Now what I have done for this is approved, is blocked, is deleted. When you'll see the session, you'll see that there are like the CRUD operations that you need to do, right? So
Yeah.
in the CRUD operations, you have also in one thing you have this one thing that admin has to approve the service professional. So I have written all these booleans so that you give admin a button. Okay. As soon as the admin clicks the button, you will just in the backend you will just turn the value of this is approved from false to true.
Okay.
I know it will take some time to understand, but understand something, okay? You have this one boolean.
So
Okay?
we are only giving true or false.
We are only given this is na boolean, db dot
Yeah.
boolean.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So only we have false or true. Cool?
It's like a drop down. Like we are not entering,
Yeah,
or
right,
we
right.
enter.
Yeah. You've seen a toggle, right? The dark
Yeah.
theme, light theme,
Yeah.
correct? So,
Yes.
what do we do? Why are we saving this approved, block, deleted? Take any one of these boolean, you will understand why. So, you have been given that all the users should be approved. Clear? So
Yes.
now we have to give admin the power to approve users. That is okay.
Yes.
You will give admin a button to do so. Okay.
Yes.
Now what? How will we know that the admin has approved? We need
Hmm.
something, right?
Yes.
So, as soon as the admin clicks on the button, what we'll do in the backend? We'll check what is the value of is approved. No, not for is approved, we'll not check, we'll just do it straight away. For is approved, you'll just say that change the value of is approved to true. What have I given as default?
False.
False. So this is false, right? So
Hmm.
so we know that the user has not been approved up
Hmm.
till now.
Yes.
But as soon as the admin clicks the button and we change the value,
Yeah.
this
True.
changes to true,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
then I hope you have studied if else statement.
Yes.
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 So for the service professional to log in, Just understand what I'm trying to say. For the service professional to log in, we are checking one condition. Okay, that one condition is if the value of is approved is true.
Hmm.
Okay, then login user. Okay,
Yes.
otherwise as in else
Block user.
flash else flash that you have not been approved yet.
Hmm. Yeah.
Is that clear? Why do we have booleans?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, this is just for approved. The same will go with is blocked. You see, the admin has the power to block a user, right?
Hmm.
So same condition, correct?
Yes.
Same with deleted. The admin has the power to delete the users, correct?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have two options now in deleted. One was, one is that like as soon as the admin deletes, you can delete. You'll see in the session. I have written the command for that as well. The delete um, syntax. But in case you want to flash a message that your account has been deleted, okay, what I had done in my project was I did not save a boolean. I straight away deleted from the database as soon as the admin clicked the button. Okay, now what was the problem? Now the problem was whenever the user tried to log in, he didn't know that if his account was deleted, or why is he not able to log in. Now to flash a message that his account has been deleted, I need something, right? I need
Yes.
something to store that yes, his account has been deleted, correct?
Yes.
So as soon as the admin clicks the button for this boolean is deleted, you'll turn the value to true and you will check. Okay, as soon as a user tries to log in, you will check if is deleted is true. Okay, then you have to flash a message that your account has been deleted. Else else condition would be that if is deleted is false, that means you are good to go, you can log in.
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay. That is how you will do the encoding for all the tables. Okay, you're going to need more or less the same attributes. Clear? And it's even given in your project statement the attributes needed in a specific table. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, now don't pay much attention to these are only like normal methods that return id and return username. You can just write them. They don't really, we don't really use them, okay,
Hmm.
normally.
Okay. Okay.
But like we can use this get id. This is used by the flask login actually. We just write get id and that person gets the id of the current user, that's it. Okay, so just
Hmm.
define these functions: get username and get id.
Okay.
Okay, right. Now you have this service, same thing. Okay, now we are also adding one foreign key. The syntax for foreign key is db.column. This will be an integer foreign key, right? Foreign key
Yes.
user id, user.id we had given, right? User.id,
Yes.
user.id, and nullable is equal to false. I hope this is all clear up till now.
Yeah, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, same thing you will do for all the tables. Okay, now you just need to understand one thing, just one more thing. These, you see, we establish a relationship between the tables. Okay, why? So that one table can access the attributes of the other, and the same way the other table can access the attribute of the first table. This is clear?
Hmm. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay, now we are establishing a customer. We are writing the name of this as customer db dot relationship user foreign key customer id. Okay, and backref service dot request. Okay,
What does that mean? Background.
yeah, I'll just, so I was talking about this. Now we have two things. Service request dot service. Let me just check where have I written this. Service request dot service and service dot request. Right. Okay. Now you see this. In the service table, I have written service db dot relationship to the service table. Okay. This is the service request table, and I'm making a relationship with the service table, and I have written backref is equal to request. Now, what does this mean? Okay.
Hmm.
Now, for the service request, for a specific service request, if you want to find out, this comes under which service, right? If I've understand one thing. If I have sent you a service request, right? I have
Hmm.
sent you a service request and you want to find out under what service, if it is not mentioned, under what service is this specific service request has been sent. How will you access it? You'll
Okay,
access
based
it
on request.
using service request dot service. This service is establishing a relationship between the request table and the service table. Okay? Just understand this
Okay.
much. Okay? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I want to find out the service request is under which service, okay? So what I'll call service request dot service. You see this? Service request
Hmm.
dot service. What will it
Yeah.
return to me? It gives us the service name of a specific service request. Example,
Yeah.
it is under plumbing or carpentry or painting. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now you see one thing I had written. One more thing I had used, that is backref.
Yes.
Backref is requests.
So we are retrieving based on a request. You say.
Yes, we are returning based on the service table now.
Okay.
This backref thing is given for the table with which we are establishing the relationship. This service was for service request, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
This backref attribute is for the service table. For service request, we have service. For service table, we have requests. Now, if you want to see that for a specific service, again, we take plumbing, carpentry, we take plumbing, okay?
Hmm.
Now, if I want to see that under a specific service that is plumbing, what request do I have? How many requests I have, or if you want to see what all requests do you have, correct?
Yes.
So for that, you will just call service dot
Dot.
requests.
So is it a frequency or like what?
It will show
Count
you
of.
all the requests. It will show you all the
Okay.
requests. Then
Okay.
accordingly, you can use if else statement to extract things and all that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
But this is okay. You understand what we did?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you will have to add these attributes. These establish the relationship. I hope the attributes are very much clear. Okay.
Hmm.
And now you will have to understand for this. That is why I had sent that DBMS playlist. Just watch it. Do you know ER diagram?
Uh, yeah, ma'am.
You do, right? Just
Yes.
watch the playlist I've sent you. Okay, you know your topics for DBMS, right? So just watch it and you will be clear about the ER diagram and all. Why do you need the ER diagram? Because how will you understand how to establish relationship, right?
Yes.
Relationship that is explained using the ER diagram, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So attributes are clear, I hope. Foreign key, foreign key, primary key,
Hmm.
correct?
Yes.
Now you know enums.
Hmm. Yes.
You know how to establish relationship.
Hmm.
You know what does this backref mean.
Yes.
So I hope this is all clear, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all your DB. You don't have anything extra in this. Okay?
Okay.
You're very much like good to go with this like the DB thing. You can try coding yours. If you get stuck, you can see I'll send this models.py file again in the group. You can just check it, maybe consult ChatGPT a bit if you want, and then you can just send it to me. If any changes are required, I'll just do them. I'll tell you.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I hope everything's clear.
Yeah. Even I hope everything will be clear. Yeah.
See, once you start doing this, it'll get cleared eventually. But I hope you understand like what all things are included in the database, right?
Yes.
Like you know now. If someone asks you, you can tell them, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good thing. So we'll wrap it up here. Okay. You had the problem with session two. This was all that was covered in session two.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay?
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for the session. Yeah.
No problem. Just start coding, okay?
Yeah.